Hi, I'm Ty. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about whatever I want to talk about. And today, this is 25 things that I learned at 25. Part 2. Words are spells. This one is very deep for me. The mouth is very powerful. You can birth life from the mouth. Whatever you say to yourself, your brain will identify with. Your brain will find ways to make it true. So for example, if you always say, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I don't even try to say that word anymore. I always say the B word. But if you're always saying, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, your mind is going to identify with that. Every time you get your hands on some money, you're going to be extremely reckless with it. You're going to blow it away and spend it on dumb stuff instead of saving it, instead of acting like someone that has money. So just be careful with what comes out of your mouth. If you say I'm ugly all the time, every time you look in the mirror, your brain is going to identify with that and try to find every single minor flaw, every single imperfection with your face. And now you're going to see yourself as this monster when really you don't look like that. Opposed to you saying I'm beautiful, now your mind is looking for all of the things that are beautiful about you. The law of assumption or the law of attraction says that whatever we assume to be true will be. It's real. If every single day you are delusional and you tell yourself that you're going to be a millionaire, I am telling you the pathways to becoming a millionaire will appear. They will. They will. That you're going to be in a healthy relationship will find you. Test it out. You'll see it's true. Number 16. Number 16 is never judge someone because you can end up in that exact same situation. Never judge someone because you can end up exactly like them. Y'all know that clip of Remy Ma when she's like, you shouldn't judge someone. You might end up in that exact same situation. When I was younger, I used to really judge my siblings. I used to say, I'm not going to be like them. I'm going to go to high school and graduate college and I'm going to move out at 21 and I'm not going to spend my money on reckless stuff and I'm not going to be heartbroken. I'm not going to end up in toxic relationships. I'm not going to make all those mistakes. And when I tell you, the universe humbled me with the swiftness. I've never seen the universe move so quickly to humble someone. The way I was humbled, the way all the things I used to judge my siblings about happened to me, I learned quick. Do not judge people because you might end up in that situation. Don't do it. And me, as an Aquarius, one of my favorite things to say is, that could never be me. Every time I say that could never be me, I could just hear the universe finding a way to make it me. So just don't judge people. Just don't. Number 17 is my favorite quote from my favorite woman on this planet. The quote says, life is a movie, but there'll never be a sequel. This journey of life truly is a blessing and an adventure, but you only get to do this once and you don't know for how long. So tell your loved ones that you love them. Give your loved ones a call from time to time. Check up on them. Spend time with them. Live your life. Go and accomplish your goals. Go and travel. Go and have children. Go and fall in love. And don't let anybody steal your joy because you can pass away in the next 60 years or you can pass away in the next 60 seconds. Life has shown me that many times. Today you can be alive and tomorrow you might not be. We say that often. We say tomorrow is not guaranteed. You know, we hear that quote thrown around all the time, but it really is true. Number 18, be kind to yourself and handle yourself with grace. This is a lesson that I had to learn the hard way in the last year and a half, I would say. This is something that we've all heard before. It's something that we all struggle with, but to tell you the truth, nothing good comes out of beating up yourself, out of talking to yourself badly and putting yourself down. Beating yourself up, for me, I could speak for myself. Beating myself up does not help me achieve my goals faster. It actually has the opposite effect. It doesn't help me improve. It doesn't help me grow as a person. There isn't really any evidence that has shown me that beating myself up helped me. It doesn't help you to make more money. Beating yourself up doesn't really help. So let's do away with that. Number 19, trust the process, enjoy the process, and trust the universe. When things are uncertain or up in the air, it tends to bring me so much stress and so much anxiety, but things always have a way of working itself out. I learned that I need to have more faith in myself and in the universe, and just have more faith and trust that things will work out, that the puzzle will come together. I learned that my responsibility is to put in the required action to achieve what I want to achieve, or to do whatever I want to do, and leave the rest up to the universe. That's what I learned. And enjoy the process. This is the part that I currently struggle with, that I used to struggle with, and that I still struggle with, is enjoying the process. There was a time in my life, I would say from 16 to 18, I would say that time gap right there was like the end of my youth, is what I would say, before I really had to start becoming an adult. And had I known that that was the good old days, I didn't know that that was going to be the good old days. I didn't know how life was going to turn out. And had I known that life was going to turn out this way, I would have appreciated that time more. I was so stuck on wanting to grow and evolve that I didn't enjoy that time to the fullest. And I wish I had. Number 20. It's not over yet. It is not over yet. For God's sakes, 25 is young. 30 is young. I need to stop acting like my life is over because I didn't get my life together at 21. That is ridiculous. Having your life together at 21, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. So it's not over yet. You still have a long, 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 long life ahead of you. Number 21, comparison is the thief of joy. I know you've heard this one 10 million times, but let me cook. Do not compare yourself to others, because it does truly steal your joy. And I am someone who understands that. Spiritually, I don't believe it's the right thing to do, because you're telling the universe that you're not happy with yourself and that you want to be someone else. The universe doesn't want to hear that. God does not want to hear that you want to be someone else. Also, spiritually, you're also telling the universe that that person shouldn't have been blessed and it should be you instead. That's another thing. Spiritually, that doesn't make sense. And when you tell the universe that you want something that somebody else has, what you're saying is not only do you want that thing, but you want their entire life. And you don't know what that person has gone through or what that person is going through. Maybe they need that thing. And you also don't know what they did to get that thing. I used to compare myself to people all the time, and then I would hear stories about the type of person that they are, or I would get to know them myself. The jealousy I would have, or me comparing myself to them, would just go out the window, because I'm the type of person that I want to achieve things with integrity. I still want to have a soul at the end of this. And so I really stopped being jealous of people, because I'm like, I don't want your life. I don't want your morals and values. I don't want your spirit. I don't want none of that. So goodbye. Number 22, take care of your body. I know. Nobody wants to hear this. I have to say it, because nothing matters unless you have your health. It's true. You can't be a millionaire if you're unalive, You can't really do anything if you're sick. Gotta take care of your body. And I've been trying to do that in the last 8 months. And when I tell you the difference that it has made in my life, picking up, going to the gym, trying to eat a little bit better, the difference that it has made, like now, when I go through little periods where I'm not really taking care of my body, I can feel it. Like I start to malfunction. It's not fun. Try your best to get your heart rate up a couple times a week. Lift some weights. Exercise truly will improve your overall health, but also your mental health. I am at a point where I go to the gym for my mental health, because I don't know how I was living life without the little 60 minutes dopamine boost that the gym gives you, that exercise gives you. I need that. I'm stuck at the gym, in my opinion. I can't see myself not going to the gym. Exercise will reduce anxiety, it will reduce stress, and it will help you sleep. Eat healthy. Ooh. Yeah, you have to eat healthy. I can already hear someone in the background complaining. I know, I hear you. You don't want to eat a fresh mowed lawn. You don't want to eat dirt and leaves and grass. I hear you. I get it, but just try your best. Me, I'm like that too. I could do a cucumber, a broccoli. I could do a carrot. That's about it, yeah. I could do a little apple, a little blueberry. Because I'm just like you. I struggle with eating healthy, so I take vitamins. vitamins. A really, really good probiotic and a really, really good multivitamin goes a long way and will do a lot for your health. It will do a lot for your health. Look it up. Don't take my word for it, but gut health has a lot to do, has a big, big, big correlation with your mental health. Bad gut health, bad mental health. Good gut health, good mental health. Same thing with a multivitamin. Magnesium, huge for your mental health and overall being. Take care of your body. The 23rd thing I learned at 25 is that it is okay to be sad. This is another one. I know it sounds cheesy, but stay with me. Life is hard. It really is. I'm not going to be one of those people that pretends like it's easy. Life is hard. People pretend that they have it all figured out, but they don't. Even the people that you're convinced have it figured out, they don't. They don't. It's all an illusion. There's no guaranteed career. There's no guaranteed job. There's no guaranteed relationship. There's no guaranteed anything. So it is all right to feel down. You're a human being. It's okay to feel down, to feel sad. Number 24, faith over control. All things in this life are uncertain. So it's important to trust and have faith that things will work out, to trust and have faith in the universe. I, like many, have developed this obsession with control, with the need for everything to go my way from a very young age, and it has manifested into something terrible. And sometimes, I'm not even gonna hold you, sometimes it gets to a point where I feel like I'm possessed by the evil spirit of control. The way that I be spiraling and sliding down the walls and malfunctioning and crashing out when things don't go my way is diabolical. It's diabolical. And I just think that 25 is the age where it's time to turn over to faith instead of control. Now we're finally here. The 25th thing I learned at 25. Balance is the key to contentment. Balance is such a big lesson for me. Balance is such a big lesson for me that you can't even see it. But I got it tattooed right here, the word balance. And I also have 888, the angel numbers of balance, because it is a true lesson. It is the most difficult lesson. I think it's something that I'm going to be working on for the rest of my life, probably until the day I'm not on this planet anymore. I'm going to be working on understanding and trying to achieve balance. I am most at peace when I distribute my energy equally between my mental health, my physical health, my goals, and my social life. Keeping that balance is such a struggle. 1 minute I'm only focused on my goals, or the next minute I'm focused on the gym, and then the next minute I'm focused on grinding hard to pay off the bills, and then the next minute I haven't seen my friends in a long time, so I'm hanging out with all my friends, and then everything is just out of whack and out of balance. The happiest times in my life was always when I balanced all of these things: my social life, my goals, going to the gym, work, all of these things. My most happiest is when I found a way to give all of these things a small amount of attention at the same time, you know? And yeah, that's it. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much. I was about to lie and say I'm excited to turn 25, but I am interested to see what being 25 has in store. I'm excited to see how life is going to end up. I'm excited for the second half of my 20s. Thank you so much for watching. If you have the time and or energy, leave a like, comment, and even subscribe. You better subscribe. I just gave you 25 things, 25 lessons for free. You better subscribe. Anyways, thank you and goodbye.